WKBN's high school football coverage continues with Lowellville's first-year head coach, Drew McLaughlin. Coach, after a decade of serving as an assistant at different stops, to take over as a head football coach at your alma mater, that must be very special to you.
Yeah, it's very special to me. It kind of was a weird way how it all went down and how it happened, but, did a lot on that field, and to be in charge of the program now it's definitely a good feeling for me and myself, and I just can't wait for the first Friday being on that field and having the headset and to be a little bit different, but I'm excited for sure.
Returning 8 starters on both sides of the ball from a team that's posted 4 straight winning seasons, expectations have to be high at Lowellville.
Yeah, expectations are really high, and our quote this year is, we told ourselves we're going to raise that standard. The past 4 years, these guys won league titles, they've hosted playoff games, they've won playoff games, and that's the standard around here. Is every year that's what's expected. But now, how far can we push it? How far can we go? How far can we raise that standard? So our goal the offseason until right now and in their summer conditioning is really focusing on pushing ourselves to get to that next step. And that's our mindset. That's our mentality. We know it's one day at a time and one game at a time. We understand that. But we also know in the back of our minds that we have a talented group here. We have a great coaching staff, and we know that for us to have the success that we want to make this a successful season is getting deep into the playoffs, playing around Thanksgiving time. That's what we want.
You welcome back the nucleus of a very strong offense that scored lots of points last year, led by your quarterback, Ricky Wilrich. Gino Perry's gone now after running for over 2,000 yards last season. How do you replace that production that Gino gave the Rockets?
Yeah, Gino's an excellent player, and I got to kind of know him a little bit, transitioning to this role. I know he was on the way out, but me and him had conversations, and I'm excited for his next step into Westminster. I can't wait to see what he does. But on the same breath, I am upset that he's, you lose a 2,000-yard rusher. It's hard to replace a guy like that. But we have a lot of guys coming back. We got in that running back spot. We got a sophomore, Daniel Huff, he played a little bit last year, and he's going to be taking the next step as a sophomore season. We have a few more guys that we're going to put in that spot as a running back, but primarily what we're looking at, we have a really good quarterback in Ricky Wilrich, going to be a junior for us. He started all 12 games last year. He's looking to take that next step. We got a lot of receivers that we're going to use: Josh Pazel, Nicky LaRosa, AJ Belkey, Caden Italiano, Anthony Kaser, Michael Lucido. I can go on and on. We got some guys that we can really throw the ball around a little bit. So we're going to try to be, 50-50, but game plan, we're going to see what we want to do that specific week. But we got some dudes. I know losing Gino is going to be hard for us, but, we have guys in this locker room that are going to step up to the plate, and we're excited to see what they can do.
Up front, how does the offensive line look right now as we're entering camp?
Yeah, O-line wise, we have the Harris brothers, Ethan and Brandon. I think they are 3-year starters, twins. So they're going to be 2 guys for us. We have Landon Tisch, who's going to transition to an O-line guy for us this year, and he's excited, and he put the hard work in the weight room, so he's going to be a really good O-line, D-line guy for us. And then from there, we have Anthony Madison, a junior, who's been working his tail off. He's going to help us out as well. We have different guys. We have Derek Sitta. We have Cole Wilds. We have Parker Maseko, a freshman. So we have some guys that are going to help us out in that role. O-line, we're returning 3 of the 5, so that's always a good thing. When you're above 50%, you always want to be above that mark. But, so we have guys that are going to help us out O-line-wise, and a lot of experience, a lot of senior leadership on that line that's going to really take us to the next level.
Just like on offense, many familiar faces are back on the defensive unit. Who do you expect to lead at each level? The line, the linebackers, and into the secondary?
Yeah, D-line wise, again, we're at a small school, so it's kind of the same dudes. But Landon Tisch is going to be a good DN for us. Ethan and Brandon Harris are going to be a 3-tech, 6-tech for us, going to help us out. You go into those linebacker guys. You have AJ Belkey, who you think he led the team in tackles his sophomore and junior year, so he's going to be our guy defensively, and I'm excited to see what he can do. You have him. You have again, Caden Italiano is going to be another linebacker for us. Anthony Kaser, Michael Lucido, 4 guys that are going to be almost interchangeable in a sense. Then secondary-wise, you have Josh Pazel, who's a state track runner, is going to help us out corner safety-wise, Nick LaRosa. And then we have Caden Primus, another kid who's going to be helping us out as a senior, is going to be our corner for us as well. So we have a lot of guys that are going to be a lot of guys that came back from last year. It's, usually when you get a spot like this, you're kind of not rebuilding, but you're kind of looking. But like you said, there's expectation. We have guys that have been there, done that. So I'm excited to let these guys loose and see them play.
Coach, from now up until the third week of August, when things get really real, what are you hoping that this group can accomplish before that week 1 game?
Our biggest thing is team bonding and being a team. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to accomplish here, is get these guys bought into each other. That's a big focus for me. And having these guys, you want to be around the guys. When you're in football, you guys know it's all day long, all the summer. You're here more than you're at home, essentially. So our biggest thing, we want our guys to buy into the team. That's, football, it takes all 11 guys. So just everyone doing their role and everyone being a part of this team, the 2025 Lowellville Rockets, and see what we can do.